That's funny. People may take that the wrong way, but I think that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. It'll get taken the wrong way. But then again, though, I am Jewish so they can get over themselves. Hello and good morning. Maybe good evening, good afternoon, and good night, just in case we cover them all. What get you guys up to? Wait for some people to trickle in. If Jesus was on YouTube, that's what he might look like, You never know. Again, though, I hope people don't take it the wrong way, but that was just a joke. Don't get all bent out of shape about it. But yeah, okay, so what are we going to do for this stream? I don't know. I'm just been watching everything that's going on, and I got to come up with something. As usually, it'll bleed into something. What's going on, Warren? How are you, sir? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Oh boy. Oh, we got Evie's dad coming to visit. He'll be here later on today, so that's exciting, isn't it? Some family coming to hang out. Probably wind up going into Nashville for a little bit, so we'll take him into Nashville. I'll probably get him on stage, do a little singing. He's a great artist. Plays drums, plays guitar, sings. All of them great. Our band loves to feature him when he comes into town, so we always put him on stage in Nashville. So very good. Hello, Jojo Wander. Thanks for coming on by, man. I guess we could do some voices to get warmed up. I do need to warm my voice up, and voices are usually a good way to do that. So, if you guys want to have any voices you want me to try, we can do some of those to get started, because that's always a good way to start a stream, right? We start with something lighthearted and funny. What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? Duke, pick up the phone. Hello? What's up? So what's up, man? But yeah, I like to do voices, so I do quite a bit of voices. I have some for my regular voices. Everybody knows my regular voices. I do the Mr. Burns, of course, the Cleveland Brown, Shaggy, Scooby, stuff like that. Scooby-Doo, But we can always try some different ones. I'm always up to trying new ones. You never know. Some work, some don't. Some I have to work on. Got to watch some more John Wayne videos to get more proficient at John Wayne, because someone donated. I think it was Carl Firestone donated, and he asked that if I could please try to do John Wayne. So I did my best John Wayne, and I don't think it was very much up to par. So I'm definitely going to do some research and then watch some more John Wayne videos so that I can get my voice accustomed to making that sound and matching his. Slow audience this morning, huh? Well, that's okay. Let's see. At the UK, you guys should just be at work and stuff like that. So maybe lunch break's coming up and you'll get this notification, I would imagine. So Davey, 2K18, what is up, good sir? Good morning, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are. I would imagine by 2AK18, you're probably in the United States somewhere. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But anywho, moving on. What are we going to do? We're going to do some Fortnite later today, I would imagine. Try to get some Fortniting done today. So if you guys want to play some Fortnite with me, of course, I'll be jumping in on that. Maybe for a little bit after the stream. Maybe I'll do an hour stream, maybe two. Maybe an hour stream, and then we'll play some Fortnite for an hour. Won't stream that. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. You don't know. You never know. I do what I want. So maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But yeah. You're from Ireland. Oh, wonderful. Well, my mistake there, Davey 2K18, but a pleasure to have you from Ireland. I do a good Irish accent. I'd like to do accents and voices, so take no offense to it. But I do an Irish accent. I do, of course, my British, my German, my Australian. Love doing voices. There's Pat. What's going on, Pat Mustard? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. As always, it's a pleasure to have you stopping in with us. Good to see you. Yeah, man. Good stuff. Can I? Yes, I an Irish accent. Oh, a wee little lad from the lands of Ireland. And maybe a little bit Scottish, but maybe if I got a little bit more Irish, it's more like this lad. Is it coming through a little more clearly? I don't know if I'm getting it right, but I think it sounds pretty good. It may have been dipping into a bit of Scottish. I think I might have been dipping into a Scottish accent, so I apologize if I got it wrong. But a wee little bit of Ireland. Oh, welcome to the Emerald Isles, lad. Glad to have you here. Stop on by, grab a pint. How's that? How was that? It was not my best accent, mate, but I did my best. Pretty good, mate, but I'm not hoping till it rains. Fingers crossed. Oi. Aha. Great. Right, Pat. Oh, well, thank you. See, that makes me feel good. Thank you, Davey. If I can get somebody from Ireland to say thumbs up to it, then I'm doing okay. So thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Lets me know I'm on point, and I appreciate it. Honestly, seriously, thank you. Good criticism is if I'd have been off a little bit. I know I did dip into a little bit of Scottish there, and I apologize. But thank you for the critique, and I appreciate your candor. Hi. We'll do a little Cleveland Brown. How about a little Cleveland Brown? Do you know Cleveland Brown, Davey? You watched Cleveland Brown, from Family Guy? It's one of my go-to voices. So we'll see if you know him first because, there's no point. Yeah, you do know him. Okay. Let's do a little Cleveland Brown for you, okay?
Man, we appreciate Davey stopping on by, give us a little bit of critique on our wording. He did it great. No. How's that, Davey? That's nasty. Linda. Hello, turd.
Cleveland Brown is one of my favorite voices to do. Oh, thank you, Davey. I appreciate it, sir. Namaste. Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Everybody knows Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Who doesn't know Mr. Burns?
Excellent, Smithers. Happy to have you stopping on by. Davey 2K18 coming into the stream, telling us our voices are decent. Excellent. We won't release the hounds. Not yet. Bring me Homer Simpson.
So there you go. A little Mr. Burns for you, Davey. Oh, by the way, you saw nothing. Nothing. My Batcave. Welcome to the Batcave. Oh, yeah. My father was a crazy man. And one time, he came home and he said to me, "Why so serious?" And then he took a knife and he came over to me and he cut me. "Let's put a smile on that face." Oh, it fucking hurt. Little Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker. Not bad. I wonder if it would be possible if they cast me to do another Joker. Yeah, it could be fun. It would be interesting to do. Yeah. I could swing. Do a little bat time. Oh, I got the right side. Hey, well, thank you. We live in a society game. Thank you, Davey, man. I appreciate it. I think you're new to the stream, too. I don't think I've ever seen you here before, but I'm glad that you stopped on by. This is just some of the stuff I do, man. I do a little bit of everything on the channel. I do live streams. I do videos, magnet fishing, come up with interesting concepts and stupid ideas and challenges. I've made up a lot of my own stuff. I very rarely go with what the mainstream's doing. I'm trying to make my own thing. So please check out some of the other stuff. And I've also got some videos from when I was in the Army from back in the day. And I was always being goofy then, too. So you can go check those out. And hopefully you get a good laugh out of those as well, because I did. So this is, well, wonderful. That's exactly what I was aiming for. So I'm glad that we found somebody new to come into the stream. I'm glad you were able to find us. Stop on in. Yeah, the hair looks really long if I let it down. So hopefully the little stream about Jesus will get some people in here because I think it's funny. Can you toss me my phone? And actually, if I put some tags in right now, I bet if I cleaned up the tags, because you know what, my streams don't get a lot of hits, but I bet if I went in right now and I cleaned up some of the tags, we can go ahead and get some more people coming this way. So let me see if I can do that. I can do that all from my phone. Yeah. See, we're gonna fix it from our phone. See, we're gonna get it done. Yeah, I'm gonna get the tag set in, and then the people are gonna come. See, and once they come, that's the goal. See. And they're going to stop on by and they're going to get a laugh. They're going to laugh hard. Ha ha, see? That's funny. Oh, God, that's hilarious. Sorry, I apologize. But that's good stuff. You can't go wrong with that. If Jesus was on YouTube. Let's see. Do you know Droopy Dog? You ever heard of Droopy Dog, Davey? I love doing Droopy Dog. Hold on. And voices. I guess we're doing some voices right now. That's cool. I love doing voices. So who doesn't love doing voices? Would you get to be voices for you? Live stream. Yeah. Early morning. Okay, so we got some tags in there. They're not the best, but I think it'll do for now. At least get some more people. Accents by American. How about that? That's a good tag because I love doing accents. Okay. Granted, though, a lot of the people that I normally stream to are probably sleeping right now because this is a very odd time for me to go live. But I was awake, and actually, where is my monster, man? Oh, it's over there. Sit tight, y'all. 2 seconds. Ow. Okay, we got it. We're gravy. Everything's okay. It's all hunky dory now. So Davy Jones. I like you, Davy. You're a good cat. Not for nothing, dude. Not for nothing. I can do American accents too, dude, because we got the Boston accents here like crazy. Davy, it was a pleasure, dude. You stop by again. We'll see you soon. Davy, thanks for coming in, kid. Not for nothing. Not for nothing, dude. He's a good kid right there, y'all. Go subscribe to Davy's channel if you haven't subscribed before. But we got Pat Mustard in the house, man. Dude's coming on by, hanging out. Love the guy to death. Not for nothing, dude. Good kid. Good kid. Jesus, we're on YouTube. I'm just coming up with stupid tags. Any tags you think would be a good idea to come up with? Them? I'm probably going to piss some people. We'll see. I might upset some people with the line, but who knows? Who knows? But I guess, if I take the hair down and we keep it down for just a minute, maybe people will feel a little more. They're like, oh, coming in. Oh, crap. Who's that? Again, though, the hair, I'm growing it out. Almost done. Almost finished. Jew breaking into showbiz. Yeah, because that's never happened before, Pat. That doesn't happen ever. Jews don't go into show business. They don't go into comedy. Look at this. It darkens my hair out so much. Evie, would you do me a favor and click the overhead light? I appreciate it, hon. Let's give Evie a round of applause. She brightens up our day. That's a little better, I would think. I want to see it on the stream because, sometimes this computer's camera doesn't quite capture it as well as it actually broadcasts. So I'm going to watch it on here real quick and see how it actually looks. If I'm looking as drowned out as I thought I was, I may kill the other light and leave that line. No, it doesn't look too bad. Let me see. I'm trying to look up. No, I think the lighting looks decent. No, that looks fine. Okay, so it's just this screen. Just the way that looks. The lighting looks wonderful. Okay, cool. Gravy. Gravy, gravy, gravy. Okay, let me get back over to there. We've got that going. And yeah, all set. Cool. Yeah, right. Basically unheard of, huh? But yeah. So anyway, Mr. Mustard, what are you doing this morning, sir? What are you up to? There we go. Much better. You're funny. He's a funny guy. Funny. Oh crap. Now my hair's messed up. There we go. We'll get that out of my face. But it's almost ready to donate. Almost ready to donate. Getting close. I would imagine I'm wicked close. Because it's like, that's pretty low, dude. So I'm sure it's ready to donate. I would just need to go have it measured. Put it in a tightest ponytail I can get it and then go measure it. Ready to print off the form and mail it in. Ugh, it's going to be different when I cut it all off finally. But like I said, some kid's going to get a nice wig out of it. So that's basically. Oh, I hear you. I've done that before. I've done that before, Pat. Been there, done that, man. I used to work at a golf course, and sometimes there were mornings I'm like, please just rain so they'll shut the course down. And they did it once, and it was on a payday. Oh, that was great. It was a great day off. Sometimes days like that were just like amazing. Got my paycheck, cashed it in, called up a buddy, went and picked up some Batcave back in the day. Went over to a friend's house. He was off work that morning. I'm like, dude, let's just chill. He was like, yup. So we had a nice, good morning. Chilled out all day. Like Jesus would want you to. That's funny. That's funny. So, what can we talk about? Not a whole lot of people stopping on by. Again, I think the time isn't right. You know, it's so late in California. It's still early morning here in America. Most people probably in Britain are at work. I'm not sure what's going on in Australia. You guys should be awake. Obviously, Ireland stopping on by probably morning, afternoon time. Davey was a cool cat. We're going to make sure we have to go to Davey's channel and check him out. Des Warren was here. Deers Warren stopped in for a little bit. Pat's still hanging. It's 10:30 a.m. in the UK. Okay, so yeah, 6 hours up. So yeah, you guys should be awake. Everybody should be awake. Maybe going to work. Probably on work right now and waiting for their lunch break. But if it rains, maybe they'll get more people to stop in. That'd be good. So let's hoot for the rain. Let's go rain. It's the UK. Of course it's gonna rain. Of course it's gonna rain. Uh-oh, Tiffany's awake. Oh, Tiffany's got her hat on. If Tiffany shows up, I'll do that. Whoa. What happened? Oh, there you are, Tiffany. I see. Tina. What did I say, Tiffany? Tina. There you are. Okay, my hat. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I got it right here. There we are. Doesn't look right with my hair down. Oh, that was funny. Here, let me put my hair back. It'll look better with this hat. There we go. Thank you so much. I got it from That's Brad. Brad sent me this. So there you go, Tina. Rocking it as promised. Hold on. Let's see if I can get into the hat. Tucking. Hold on. So much. This is a lot to do. It's going to be worth it. That didn't work at all. Okay. I look like a Three Stooge. That's so funny. Oops, sometimes there's a glitch in the matrix. I look ridiculous with my hair like this. I'm going to leave it on. Whatever. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so Brad sent me a box of stuff from Germany. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Jack. I have the paperwork to prove it. Painting with Rob Mozum. We're going to put a little bush over here. It's our little bush. It's going to be our little secret. We're not going to talk about that bush. We're just going to brush that in. There we go. Rose bomb. So that means rose tree. His family probably did Ross tree or Ross bomb, whatever Ross would mean. Ross. I don't know. Green bomb, my name means green tree. So that could be either a Christmas tree or Batcave. I like to go with Batcave because that's funnier that way. Oh, I know. I saw it. I saw the picture. I thumbs up. I hit you that big thumbs up already. I hit that big thumbs up already. I threw mine on. So yeah. Paint some happy little buds. Wouldn't that be lovely? And wouldn't that be good just to paint little buds? A little color right there. Oh yeah, we're gonna add some red hairs right there. Isn't that nice? That's lovely. Little spackle. Gives it a glow. Nice little shine. Little speckle. It's gonna catch some light. It's gonna be beautiful. Sit tight. We're painting some pictures here. I'm gonna draw a little bud right here. It's gonna be a happy little bud. We're gonna name him Bud. Fortnite? I'll be playing some Fortnite here in just a little bit. Are you now? Well, I can't say anything on that because I don't use that. I take trips to my Batcave, however. So, oh, here's the letter from Brad. And you know what's really sad too, because Brad is from the UK, which means you speak English. And he came out with "you is German," not "you are." You are German. You is German. Brad. I've lost my lighter. Crap. Oh, I found it. And see, I always get a little green lighter because I'm green bum. Put it in my hat. That's how manic youth talk, right? Use German, but I don't like speaking like that. I can speak very clearly. Brad's actually 15. I always like to say I'm 30, look like I'm 25, think like I'm 18, and act like I'm 16. Hold on, I'm going to get this. There we are. Stick out my little curl sticking out the back. My little wailing wall thing. There we go. Is it wrong that I just did that in a German hat? I don't think so. So I commented on PewDiePie's channel, and he was talking something about Jew jokes, and doing Jew jokes and getting in trouble for them. And I told him, I was like, look, dude, just contact me. I got the loophole. I'm a Jew. I'll do your Jew jokes. I don't care. I'm a Jew, a lonely Jew on Christmas. I don't get to deck the halls or even Jingle Bell Rock. Instead, I spend a dreidel singing Melech Halach Halach. Make it funky. Double time. And guten Tag. We are very happy to have you stopping on by to my stream. Maybe now if somebody who is not American comes into the stream and they see this, maybe they will think I am German. Maybe not. I don't know. We will see. Let's see if we can get somebody new to come into the stream and say hello, yeah? And once they do, we will pretend that I am in the German, yeah? Und the hat, I have the hat. This will be the immediate convincing element that they need to believe this. So once they get here, yeah, we will all be on the same page. Okay? Yeah. Guten Tag. Und the spring is sprung. Austrian Jew. Actually, that's where the family comes from. Was we have a lot of Austrian family. So technically, I am an Austrian Jew. Well, mostly. I will do the hugging. I don't even care what anybody says, man. I pimp this hat. Hello, Ahmed. It was good to see you. Thank you for coming by this stream. We are very good to have you here. It's nice to meet you. Glad you were able to come in and see us. Yeah. I'm just really, really good. Yeah. You are, Pat Mustard, you are very good. It is amazing to see you and have you coming into the stream and stopping by and to see us. And we are very honored to have Saeed Ahmed with us. He is a good man. Yeah. Glad to have him stopping in. Come, brother. Say hello. Make sure you thumbs up. Don't forget. Thumbs up for Sir Jay Greenbaum. Yeah. But I will take another sip as me once there. I haven't doubled my nose, yeah. Okay, well, he didn't stay very long, so I guess that didn't work. But don't worry, we will wait for another person when they stop in and say hello. We will immediately turn this on, and we will just go with that, yeah. Danke, Ahmed. Actually, I do remember Ahmed. I'm fun off, man. I'm just playing around with some voices and accents and everything like that. So that was all I put on. But thank you. I appreciate the thumbs up. Woohoo! 7. That's beast mode, dude. That's beast mode. Dang, that thing's spinning pretty long. Look at that. Let's give it a good whirl. Yep. Feather side or no feather? Call it. I'm going to say no feather. That was a roulette deal. When is my next Fortnite stream? I might stream here in just a little bit, some Fortnite. Let's do this again, though. Hold on. So you guys call it. The feather must be definitely facing you guys for feather or no feather. Hold on. I should switch hands because that one's really actually uncomfortable. Feather or no feather? Call it. Here we go. We'll just spin it like that. Feather or no feather. That's the name of the game. We'll see. Oh, boy. Get your roulette tables ready, boys. This is the new hot one. I don't know. That's just the way it came. Feather. Saeed calls feather. It's coming around. No feather. One more spin. Here we go. House always wins. Here we go. This thing spins amazingly well for a little hat Brad got off the internet. No feather. He calls no feather. Oh, you're going to get this one. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner. Ahmed. Ahmed has won. Congratulations. He said no feather. He got no feather. Somebody was telling me off of Fortnite. They're like the new character off of Fortnite, the guy with the beard and the soldier guy looking guy. They're like, that looks just like you. I'm like, what are you talking about? So he said, I need a single loose cigarette and a match with the striker in the rim. Yeah, I guess. Can I get it in? Well, this is kind of sewn on. Hold on. If I peel it like that. I think that's backwards. There we go. Perfect. I don't think it was the Ragnarok guy, not the Ragnarok guy, the other guy. Is it Ragnarok? Is that the name of the guy, the soldier looking guy? Okay, cool. Well, if that's him, somebody said I look like that. Oh, that looks like you. I was like, oh, I don't quite think so, but okay. Kranos, the one random guy. Oh, you're funny, man. You're funny. I don't know. This is kind of a cool look. I got my single ready to go. Davey's back. Hey, Dave. Good, man. Glad you came back, bro. Glad to have you back in the stream. Checking out some of the other stuff we're doing. When you left, it was probably nothing like this. Moses? He said Moses. Oh, that random. Thank you, sir. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I don't know. I thought it'd be funny, though. What if Jesus was on YouTube? You guys crack me up. Half of this is me laughing at you guys. You guys make me laugh and give me the stuff to just add to. And that's all it is. That's how I love to do my comedy. As we talk, I can add to other elements of stuff that you guys come up with. But this was hilarious. That one, sometimes it just catches me off of guard. And Moses was perfect. Oh, you're cracking me up. No, it's too early. It's too early. It's too early. Oh, Lordy. Right? Well, I'm wondering, just because I said that, do you think maybe I'll get trolled to death? Who knows? If Jesus was, he wouldn't be watching his YouTube. Probably neither would I. Okay. I wrote to rip it, never heard back, so, yeah. I really don't care about trolls. He could technically, But who cares? Harry Potter stuff. There you go. Evie loves Harry Potter stuff. Who doesn't love Harry Potter stuff? We're supposed to go to the wonderful world.
The wonderful wizarding world of Harry Potter.
Bloody hell, I lost my smoke. The wonderful wizarding world of Harry Potter. We're supposed to go to that. Someday. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be in Harry Potter's world. There we go. Much better. Definitely secured. There we are. That way, if I'm walking around and I'm in London and someone goes, "You got a fag, mate?" Right. Help yourself. I look like Hagrid. Do I? Hello, Harry. Coming on in. I'm happy to see you, Harry. It's not every day a wizarding world is graced to see Harry Potter. I'm getting it so wrong. Hold on. I had it right off the beginning. Hello, Harry. Was that closer?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Damn it. Yes, it was very rough. Thank you, Peanut. John Franco, what's going on, man? Hello, sir. Good to see you. We were doing our German accent. Nice. Yeah, das ist gut. Das ist very good. We were doing our German, see. Burp. Oh, permiso. We drop into Spanish, see. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Dónde está la remoto? You know, say. Okay. Ay, Dios mío. Aquí, es a blanco español, you know, say. Ay, mamacito, you know, Ezekiel. Suave. Nein, du sprechen Sie Deutsch. Du verstehen, ja. Nein, du nein verstehen. Was das random guy? Du sprechen Sie Deutsch? Nein. Oh, I love my favorite John Franco. My favorite one is Chuck Norris. The Chuck Norris. Now you know exactly what I'm talking about. Nine. We will release the Kraken. No, we stole the Kraken from what was his name? From Chuck Norris's tank. From Chuck Norris's aquarium. I saw that France won the FIFA World Cup. Congratulations to France. Bonjour to our friends then in France. Magnifique. For them. So, way to go, France. Shoot the window. I don't care. So, good for them. But John Franco knows exactly what I'm talking about because, 9. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, type in Chuck Norris and Hitler, and it's hilarious. Well, I'm not a big, and I'll say it because a lot of you guys, I'm sure, are in the UK. I'm not a big football fan, soccer, as we like to call it. And, I played soccer when I was a kid. I was a soccer player. I was a goalie, actually, for a season or two. Not too bad of a goalie, if I don't mind saying so myself. But it just wasn't my sport. Again, wasn't my thing. I was also, I played baseball when I was a kid. I was a catcher, and I also played second base. I played football, where I was a left tackle. I was also a linesman. I forget whatever position it was on the line. Baseball was one of my favorites to play. Paintball was always a favorite, though, as well. But yeah, who would have France? They deserved it. Way to go, France. They earned it, huh? You were for Croatia? Oh my God, what you're like with that hat on. You and my both off your heads. Oh, I'm not sure what you mean, but I think I get the gist. Kudos. Did you see my cigarette? It doesn't come together until you see the cigarette. That's the way it goes. I don't know. That doesn't look half bad either. I don't know if my eyes are blue or green today, so I can't really tell. They look kind of bluish. A little green. I don't know. They change. It's hard to say, like, they've asked people to say, what's your eye color? I'm like, I don't know. It says green on my birth certificate, so that's what I've been going with. But to be honest with you, they could be blue, they can be gray, they can be green. There's yellow. My eyes can turn yellow. Not like jaundice yellow. Not like jaundice yellow, but yellow. They have yellow. It's hard to, so I'm not sure what my eye color is going to be day to day. I've seen them as deep, like baby blue, all the way to baby blue to like swamp water green. Now I look like the German Indiana Jones.
If you want to back it up, we can get ready for bed.
Word. No, the big red Australian bear. But I'm glad you're here, sir. Hello. I'm wide awake. Wake up. Why don't you put on a little makeup? You saw nothing. Nothing. Rudolph Jones. Oh, very good for you, John Franco. I bet you felt lovely. Did you feel lovely, lad? I bet you felt like you were very, very nice and loot. Just a poke, yeah. That's nothing too serious. Just enough to go ahead and get you started to feel the effects. And then you will be very happy with it. And you probably melted into the couch, yeah? You were sitting there and you were like getting all the lightheaded and the bubbly. And sie came down and Packmaster Jones Desert Fox. J. Griebom Jones Desert Fox. Oh, yeah. Desert Fox. Yes, that is good. Very good for you, John Franco. I'm very happy, yeah. It's not every day you get to experience this. And yeah, I'm very, das ist gut. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just in a silly mood this morning. I'm getting into why am I trying to be German? You speak German? Oh, du sprechen Sie Deutsch? Mein Deutsch ist nicht, but du verstehen, ja? Actually, I was born in Germany. I was born in Germany, Big Red Bear. Hello, Jazz. Wie geht es dir? When I went to Afghanistan, we were on a German base, and I always used to joke with my other soldiers, and I said, listen, I have no problems with the Germans, but I must listen very carefully. And they said, for what? And I said, if we ever hear, wie gessen Sie Juden, I got to go. But I was actually born in Germany. I was born in Kitzingen in Bavaria. Do I believe in God? That's a tough one. That's a tough one, Jazz. I don't think I would believe in a God in the sense that you do. I don't think I believe in God in the sense that you do. That very many people do in any way, shape, or form. I have my own ideas. And so I don't know how to answer that question. No, I'm not German, actually, though. I'm not German. I'm not German, big red bear, Australian. I was actually just born in Germany because Dad was stationed there. Now I do have a German birth certificate because I was born on German soil, but I was a U.S. citizen born abroad. So, but see though, now then in that aspect though is that I have an Austrian family heritage, but they're Jewish Austrians. So there are European Jews in my family and my heritage, but we're primarily Jewish. So, yeah. Or you are an atheist? I wouldn't say I'm an atheist because I don't want to say, I would say, I don't know. How about that, Jazz? I don't know. I know it sounds kind of confusing, but it's not. My family, so you get it though. But yeah, I just love doing voices and accents. So I mean, no disrespect to anybody, but sometimes it's just fun to mess with people. If we want to go to a Boston accent, dude, I can change over to a Boston accent. If we want to go that way, dude, it's no problem. It's no problem. See, though, you say agnostic Jewish, but see, being a Jew as a people, it's not a religion. So I wouldn't say agnostic Jew. That just happens to be like you wouldn't say an agnostic Japanese. It makes no sense. But agnostic, I don't know. I don't know, but I would speculate that here, I'll give you guys once again, we've done this before in a live stream, but I'll give you my ideas once again. I believe that there's an energy in everybody's body, okay? You guys ready for this one? Hang on, hold on. I'm going to need a Batcave toke for this one. Hold on. You really want to know what I think? Okay. Buckle up, kiddies. We're going to go for a ride. I think see? Okay. Well, it's all about what side you're on. Well, I'm not really on anybody's side because I truly don't feel that anybody's on mine. Okay, so here's what I think. Here's what I think. I think that I know that energy can't be destroyed. It only changes forms. I know that. That's a fact. Okay. And I know that there's energy in your body. And I know that when you die, that energy's got to go somewhere. And I think, does that energy contain your consciousness? Well, it's been shown that light can carry information. And your brain is really just a pattern of electrical signals that makes you. That's your personality, is the way your brain has made these neural path connections, which makes a very unique electrical signal. And I think that that might be your consciousness. And when you die, that energy has to go somewhere. Now, what if, and we're just going to put a what if out there. What if what we call God is a being that lives in another dimension, a higher dimension of pure energy? Okay, pure energy. We also know that thanks to Einstein, E equals mc squared. Energy is equal to matter by the speed of light squared. So what this could mean is then that there could be a consciousness of energy that was like resonating at a frequency that was much, much higher for an energy being than our present three-dimensional space. And what happened is this being, out of whatever desire, lowered some of its energy frequency down to become energy becomes matter. That's the Big Bang. Boof. Okay? From this energy, the universe is created. All this energy came from one point, which would make sense. It was an infinite small point. Bits of this energy, boom. Some of this energy eventually becomes human beings and conscious living things that when they pass away and die, that energy will return back to the main source of energy, bringing with it the experiences of life that we've had, enriching the original being as such. And therefore, that would be like the heaven and paradise, because you're back into like a more pure energy form, but you'll still retain consciousness because you've been enriched. Your energy is now different than the original. It's been bettered. Why not? Well, that and Jazz, that's more than okay. You are more than welcome to believe whatever. That's the beauty of it all. I could be wrong. I don't know, and that's okay. And that's okay. God is powerful. Whatever it is, whatever's going on, there you go. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with whatever it is going on. I'm very well aware of lots of different religions. Do we believe? I don't think so. I'm very versed in the Bible. I'm very understanding of the Bible, some of the Hebrew side as well. But I don't know. I don't know. I think that there's cycles of the earth that can easily be predicted and then sold. What is there to believe the earth is flat? See, I don't believe in the flat earth. I don't see. There's just so many things out there that don't make any sense. I think we waste time focusing energies in some places and others that don't need to be focused on, but that's okay. That's the beauty of the human experience is you can focus on whatever you'd like. But I think that it ultimately comes down to this though, is that if as long as you do this, treat others the way you want to be treated. Do no harm to others. That's it. Do whatever you'd like, but do no harm. As long as you're not hurting anybody and you're not bothering anybody, do whatever, whatever makes you happy. Seek your happiness, but do no harm. That's always been a thing. Respect has always been a thing I've had on this channel. I've always preached it before, and I'll always say it again. Respect each other. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do is respect each other. I think differently than you. You think differently than me. That's okay. That's okay. But we can respect each other. And if you can't respect each other, well, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate myself from that, and then we don't have to worry about the disrespect. And that's done. And that's done. So, wow, it's done. It's that simple. I don't think it's very difficult. So, I'll always be respectful. I will always take the high ground first. But if someone really insists on taking the low ground, if you want to get ignorant, I can get ignorant too. But I don't like to. I'd rather we have a thoughtful discussion and talk it out, maybe do some funny voices and have a good time. Maybe we flip some hair around. I don't know. But I do know one thing is that I never want to get anybody upset, but I'm not afraid to upset somebody. I just prefer not to. If it means so much that someone gets offended, then, maybe it'd be best they step away. But if they don't feel comfortable, I'll step away. But it's not on my stream. I'll just separate them from my stream. That's how separation will work. It's not going to end what I'm doing because it's my stream and I'll do what I want. Don't tell me how to do my job. But I don't know. For me, things have changed a lot too. I'll say this too, though. Being in the military gives you a very different perspective on things. And spending so much time in combat gave me a lot of different perspective on life. And it may not be the same as yours anymore. And that's okay too. That's okay too. Ooh, that could be an interesting, very haunting thing. Did you ever think that maybe a lost soul just doesn't want to be found? Wow. Blow my mind with some stuff sometimes. Somebody get a measuring stick because that was deep. But I gave you my idea. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, when I was just for fun, I'll go ahead and tell you this story. This was a good one too. Big bear, big red bear. I was in Afghanistan, serving in the U.S. Army, and I wanted to see if I could start my own religion, just for the fun of it, see if I could just get it going. And I knew that one, it has to be something lighthearted. It has to sound ridiculous at first, but then almost make a ring of sense. And I was able to get it going just slightly. And I knew it had done something, maybe even if just jokingly. When I got back from Afghanistan, I went back to my base in California. And then the Army changed bases. They sent me to a different base. And when I got to that base, I saw these soldiers saying that they had saw somebody in Afghanistan, and I happened to have been under that one. and they did the handshake thing I come up with. I thought it was hilarious. It was the stupidest of things in the world. I couldn't believe someone. But even stupidly was enough is that I got people to go outside their tent and wave at the rain. That was what I thought was hilarious. I just wanted to see if I could do it. And no, it was called, it was, I don't even have a name for it. I thought about starting a Facebook page about it. I can tell you about it, guys, if you want to know the. Would you like to hear the little theology to it, the little way I spun it? If you guys would like to, let me know. I'll be happy to tell you. It's again, when you hear me tell it, it's going to sound the stupidest. Oh, good. At least the big red bear wants to hear it. Okay, so what I told people is that, okay, listen, your body is pretty much, like 70, 80% water, right? And okay, so basically when you die, your body's going to die. Your soul is in the water, and it's going to go up into the clouds and evaporate out of you, and it's going to come back down as a raindrop. And that rain is going to be absorbed by some kind of grass or an animal, by some grass, and then a cow's going to come along, eat the grass, and the cow is going to get nourished by the water from the grass. That's going to make protein that your dad eventually ate, and that's how we get different people throughout the world. Maybe a duck ate this piece of grass, or maybe it was a fish ate something off of this piece, a little bit of water. Life comes from water, and that's how we get the diversities of people, was different animals and different proteins. So anyway, so you ate the protein, that became you became a person, water became you, and basically now so when it rains, basically that is our brothers and sisters coming back down to the earth, and you got to go out and greet them as they fall back down to the earth. And like I said, in Afghanistan, it was raining one day, and I stuck my head out the tent, and there was like 2 people 3 tents down waving at the freaking rain. And I'm like, you idiots, it's raining. You're going to get sick. So I thought that was hilarious. I came up with the handshake, and the way the handshake would do is you would come up to somebody and you would basically lock hands. You'd come up and we drizzle. So it's handshake together, up, and we drizzle because the rain drizzles down. And that was it. But and the whole goal of the religion was, you ready for this stupidity? The whole goal of the religion was, and I couldn't make this up if I hadn't already done it, was that I said that because though there are polar ice caps, there are our brothers and sisters that are frozen, locked at the poles. And we must raise money to melt the poles, because for all we know, our Einsteins and our Isaac Newtons could be trapped at the poles waiting to be defrosted, so they too can once again evaporate, go back up into the sky, fall down to become rain, and they're trapped. So we've got to raise $1 million to melt the poles. That was the religion. There you go. Stupid. But I got people to go outside and wave at the rain. And I saw somebody here at Fort Campbell do the handshake. I don't know who they were. And when we drizzle. I was like, it's not that they actually believed it. It's that enough word of mouth got around that it was able to travel back to the States. That was just what was amazing. Just by telling people on base that I was on in Afghanistan, making people do it, making people do the handshake, and we drizzle. And then hey, look at this thing. And then they tell another person, oh, we drizzle. And then tell them about it. And then I tell them about it, and then they'd go get somebody and tell somebody. It was so stupidly ridiculous that people heard it, but they thought it was funny, so they started doing it. Avatar. I'm telling you, man. It was just I was bored. I had been in Afghanistan. I think this was like somewhere. When did we move? We were over in the tending, so we were getting ready. It was about 10 months into Afghanistan. 9-10 months in, I was bored out of my mind. Just something different. I agree. Absolutely, big red Australian bird. But see how the rain though, but it almost makes sense. It's stupid, but when you're like, you know what, it's so stupid though, but when you start thinking about the process, it almost could make sense. Of course it doesn't, it's retarded, and there's no science behind it. But if somebody who was just willing to take word of mouth Maybe. Trust me. Sticking my head out of the tent saying people, hi. It's that easy. I told my dad and he thought it was hilarious. My dad was a person who'd get it. If you like Monty Python, you probably get that joke and why it was funny. You see what Pat Mustard said? Said Jay Greenbaum suffering from heat stroke, got a case of Messiah syndrome. But do you see what the desert does to people's brains? Oh, that's funny. This is why you shouldn't trust religions that come out of the desert from people who are sunbaked. If you do, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Take it easy. Ta-da. Where did you get those white garms, dude? Fellow soldier, right? I don't know, man. I sent them to the cleaners. They said they had something go wrong with the bleach, and this is what I got. So take it up with the commander. You know, what do you want me to do? Have a good day. My hair was much shorter then, so that didn't work. But for this joke to work, I'm there now, you see. You're following. Good times. That would be. But again, though, it's stupid when I say it. It's stupid when I say it. But it caught on. It caught on. But how does stupid things catch on? It was just camouflage. I mean, but how do things really catch on? And it's like word of mouth with things like that. And eventually, it catches on. I don't know. Again, I was bored. Just some soldier hanging out in Afghanistan. Bored out of his mind. Thought I could start a religion just to see if I could do it. Even to this day, I could probably still go online, and if I put "and we drizzle," I think I did this once. Quite a few people responded laughing, and yeah, "and we drizzle," because they still remember it. Like so, that's why I like saying, "Do you know?" Right? Social networking, but slower. Backwards, but forward, right? I lost the smoke again. Got the like Michael Jackson thing going on. Yeah, we'll leave the smoke out. That's okay. So this has been a fun stream. We're having a good time. Talking some fun stuff. The big red Australian bear. Do you listen to Bearing, or is that the same guy? Maybe Bearing is the big red bear Australian. Maybe he's Bearing and hiding. Who knows? Who knows? Your soul vaporizes into the clouds and comes back. See, doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that kind of make sense? You evaporate into the sky and then you fall back down as rain. It's simple, simplistic. Ties in we start off, see though, the premise though is the first thing I started off with the religion was, as I told you, a scientific fact. Your body is made 70% of water. Started with a scientific fact. So the first thing we did was we took a step and told you something confidently, truly, and factually. Purple rain, purple rain. So we told you something factually true. That's the first step. Can't dismiss it. So then I told you another thing. That when you die, your body evaporates and the water leaves your body. This is another factual fact. They generally, remove a lot of the fluids from your body via embalming. But nonetheless, though, your body will eventually dry out. What about the oceans? Where do you think most rain comes from? People hit into the ocean, they land in the... We couldn't have everybody being born at once or the planet would be overpopulated, John Franco. So what happens is some of these billions of people get stored in the ocean to be cycled around and move. And, it takes time to get those consciousnesses back. But at least they have a shot because the ones who are frozen don't. They have no shot unless the glacier falls in. So don't be selfish. The oceans are a waiting room. Exactly. Thank you. They're like a heaven where you get to float about and experience being in and amongst others in the closest contact possible. You are one and the same as a giant whole and a body. But to experience human life, you must go on land and therefore evaporate. Don't ask too many questions, John. You're going to make it complicated and then you're just going to confuse others. Pass the offering plate. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Yeah, see, they just wanted to return him. A watery grave may not be the worst place to go. In the waiting ocean. Yeah. Now you think about, though, then what would be that if that was the case. Think about how dolphins are very intelligent. There you go. They're trapped. Damn you, Sonny. Deer Park or Aquafina. Think about that then. Dolphins swimming through us. But because they can communicate through water with their sonar, we can also, too, understand that sonar. And then the dolphins are like, whoa, now you're on land, putting me at SeaWorld. What the hell? And they're like, yo, and you've put us in a tank with bleach. That's not good for you or me, as a dolphin. So what's happening when we are peeing? Well, it's a symbiotic cycle. You need water. Again, this puts you back into the waiting room. Not all rain gets absorbed. Some of it gets absorbed in the sky and you fall back into the ocean. Your pee, same thing. You can't see, it makes you're vaporized out of your dirt. Exactly. You pee, the water goes back up. You need water to survive. You feed on others. Very cannibalistic, very feeding of others, very symbolic of, this is my body. This is my blood. Just saying. You would end up in a fish tank. Well, yes, but eventually, just by natural evaporation, even fish tanks evaporate. So you still have a chance. The rainforest might be a nice place to go. This is an interesting one. Isn't it an interesting idea, though? But see, though, everything you're trying to come up with, though, because we know that the same amount of water that's been on this planet since the very beginning of time is still here. Minus what little bit may have been blown off by some asteroids or something like that. But for the most part, and what the astronauts have taken off and peed themselves. But other than that, the same amount of water that's been on this planet is still on this planet. So it's a perfectly symbiotic rotating cycle of a system. It doesn't matter what you do. It could work. But it's still stupid as hell to go outside and wave at the rain. You were that drop that just couldn't quite make it down past the U-joint. It kept coming up. Damn. There's a lucky factor, but by statistically numbers, eventually you're going to be. Well, how does the body burn then turn to ashes? Because all the water has evaporated. All the water has evaporated. Very well could be. But again, though, when you burn a tree, though, there's water in it that has to evaporate out of the tree first. Moisture that must first evaporate. And then once it evaporates, then the solid carbon can burn once the moisture's gone. Well, the soul may not be fluid. I don't know. This is just something stupid I made up. Remember, guys. But thank you. This is interesting. We're getting into. Do you see how religions can get started? Now we're ironing out the details, and you didn't even know it. Somebody make a Facebook page. Ready? Picture time. Here's a face you can trust. It was. I know, but see, it was just something I threw together, and I was thinking. I was like, what? You have to come up with something scientific that can be kind of sound. But you have to have exactly. Oh, well, thank you, Atlantis Paranormal. Again, this was just a stupid idea I came up with in Afghanistan. How long have you been hanging out? I don't know, because I can go back over some of the finer details of this stupid idea. But it was just something I came up with when I was born in Afghanistan, sitting around. Can I start a stupid religion? You bet I can. People said you can. I said, don't tell me how to do my job. I also became about 15 minutes. Oh, wunderbar. I also became a vegetarian too when I started doing this. Just to add to the guru effect. Really, it was just to see if I could do it. I was like, I'm going to try being a vegetarian. Nah, you won't be able to do it. So I just kept doing it. Why don't animals have the same situation? If we eat them and die in the same place, we don't share the land with the animals. We should be able to share everything with all living life. Well, you see, because human life is different, that it maintains a consciousness, so that it takes a certain protein that must be achieved in mixing with the animals. They're part of our nature kingdom. This is why we have similar DNA to animals and X number. Everything links to. We're linked to some animals via DNA. Some produce humans, some don't. So there you go. Again, though, don't ask too many questions there, big red Australian bear. Please pass the offering plate. There you go. Again, I know it's stupid. I don't have answers for all of this because I never intended to go that far with it. But you can live with rhinos. They aren't carnivores. But don't carnivores eat rhinos? Sure, my mom from a cow. Well, maybe she was a lamb, and that's what made you so sweet. Did you ever think about that, Terry? Maybe your family came from lamb eaters, and that's why you're so sweet. Comets? Well, that's how we got different species, because water came from other planets, bringing different life forms that evaporated into the sky, and that's how we got koala bears. Comets. This is fun. What's my view on Mars having water? I haven't seen Mars, so I have no view. I am not Jesus, nor do I claim to be. That was just a joke. I just wanted to know what would Jesus look like. Would Jesus be on YouTube? It was a question. Would he be on YouTube? I don't know. I guess Jesus could be. I'd watch that stream. But comments are very interesting, but I can roll those into it too. We can keep it rolling. This is stupid. I want you guys to know this. This is absolutely ridiculous that we're even discussing this made-up, retarded religion that I came up with while I was bored. Comets are interstellar vehicles for koalas to travel interdimensionally. Good. We have an understanding there, the random guy. Dear Jesus. Well, we can do a segment. Dear Jesus. Let's suppose when we die, we come back as an animal, what animals would you be? If I live a good life, hopefully an otter. Yeah, an otter. What were you trying to find with the magnet fishing? What were you trying to find with magnet fishing? I don't know. It's kind of difficult to magnet fish around here because we don't have canals. We have rivers, and they're full of rocks, and they're full of dead down trees. So, just junk, whatever. It's fun. I just enjoy going out and doing it. You never know. If you find something funny, that's why you guys should watch the magnet fishing when we're fighting with me and Sip. That one was the greatest one I think ever. Some of my best editing work yet, and it was hilarious to watch. I watched it several times, and I'm sad to say I think I cracked Sip's rib in that one. Didn't even mean to. Didn't even mean to. But that one worked out pretty funny. I was going for funny, and people I think are getting a little upset at that one. But it was like, look, it was meant to be a joke. It was meant to be funny. It was meant to be funny. Oh, yes. What a good day. You would be an elephant because they live long? Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. But you would be trapped in an elephant's body for a long time. Long time. I don't know if I would want to be a turtle all the time, constantly dodging danger, boats and sharks. There's a lot of things trying to eat those. Elephants are big, so they're not really being attacked except maybe by a pride of lions. But once you get big enough, you're probably safe from that. But you do have to live a long time as an elephant, and that might just get boring. You don't get a lot of choice in foods. It's a lot of grasses, a lot of oats, I guess. Not really oats. I know there's no oats, but grasses and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'd like to be an otter. Trees are tasty. Well, maybe you should come back as a beaver because you'd be a protected species. You come back, live up in Massachusetts, and you could build your dam and be a happy beaver, an eager beaver. A beaver sounds actually quite nice. You get a house. You still have a house. You get to live up in New Hampshire, New England region. Very nice in the fall. Get to see the leaves change firsthand. That's beautiful. People come from all around for that experience, and you'd be there firsthand. No one bothering you. Got your little beaver dam, little swimming in some water. Fish to eat. That's good. You like fish. Beaver. Nothing like a good old beaver. You could be named Norbert. Well, I'm just saying, there you go. So I guess we're basing on the premise of that reincarnation. Sure, we'll go with it. But as a raindrop and whatever, because high ground, yeah, bird. Depends on the type of bird. Because there are other, so many species of bird. Let's tell Brad we're live. See if he's awake. He should be. I bet he doesn't know. He's sitting at work board anyway. Let's see. I haven't seen Steve live in a while. I did the play basketball on the Facebook thing my first time, and I scored like 28. Well, maybe I took it and made it my own, and now it has to do with water. And water, we already know, is the basis for all life. You have to have water. Mine sounds legit. Mine sounds like it could be serious. I bet we could get some people in California on board. And then we could tell them they have to drink this special water that we make because it's been naturally purified and blah, blah, blah. Organic. We'll say that. We'll put a label. We'll say 100% certified, BPA free. We'll put all these stickers that say this stuff. Naturally harvested, 100% glacier, underground spring, natural. All these words and more. and we'll sell it for like $8 a bottle. We'll go to the Walmart. And, yeah. All right, man. It was good to see you. Hello, Joe. Good morning, Joe. It's too much to discuss to have to say. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Highwayman, what's going on, buddy? How are you? This has been an interesting stream. We just came up with a really cool way to sell really expensive water. Yeah. Basically, very hippie, you know. It's not just up and down. It's in and out, back and forth, side to side. It's so, like I said, it's almost ridiculous enough that it works. I bet, like I said, I bet we could sell it. The Scientology people would hate that. Cutting in on their profits. Yeah. So, what's everybody else doing this morning? That's pretty cool. Why not both sides? I haven't been working on my book or my ventriloquism at all. There you go. Ooh, that's a long trip, Highwayman. Bet you're ready to get home, get some rest, get some relaxation. Joe's getting ready for work. Ah, very good, Joe. I guess this is almost like I don't have any Joe with me, or we'd have Joe and a J. So I guess this is as close as it gets to it without having Sippy here. Sippy D. Turn on the TV. Tune in to me. I'll text him. So we hit Sippy D up. Another fun day at work, huh? We're expecting Evie's dad in today. So he's coming in to visit. So, yep, we've just been doing that thing, hanging out, waiting for him. That's why I kind of went live a little early, is I wanted to get it done for the day. So, unfortunately, when he gets here, not unfortunately, why should I say unfortunately? I don't want that to have to interfere with his visit. And if I don't jump on for the next few days, I may be able to get a Fortnite stream in here while he's here, but these are going to be a little more difficult. All right, Highwayman, you drive safe, buddy. Make it safe home. Happy to have you, and we drizzle. And we'll see you safely, man. You drive safe. Be careful. Oh, very nice. The one random guy sitting on your porch enjoying a couple of beers. Well deserved. I myself don't drink anymore, so you enjoy those for both of us. Unless it's a mojito. I will have my mojito. Who doesn't enjoy a good mojito? I wonder if I went to Nashville, this is hat on, if people would believe that I am German. I doubt it very much, yeah. I need to see the new Super Troopers movie. Has anybody seen it yet? I need to see it because I haven't seen it yet. And I love Super Troopers. I love the Broken Lizard guys. I've been watching them since before Super Troopers when they did. Hey, there's Brad. He finally got the word. Bird's the word. Just put on an order for some hash and eggs at the diner. Very nice, Troy. Good morning, Troy. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Good to have you stopping in. Look at this. We got the Joe and a J going again. Come on, Rain. What's up, Brad? Good to see you. Yeah, we were going over. I've been wearing the hat. Oh, look at this, Brad. We did this earlier. Tell me this isn't dope.
It isn't dope.
No one asked you, Evie. There you go. Now it's pimp. We got the cigarette in the hat. Single. Got my Lucy Goosey ready to go. Oh, the flag? It's right here. Still got it. We were talking about your note earlier. I'm rocking this hat. I don't care what anybody says. This hat is awesome. For those who haven't yet, don't forget the thumbs up if you haven't done already. That lets everybody know that they love it. How long I've been on? About an hour and a half. About an hour and a half now. Thank you, Joe. Hey, man, I know Joe's getting ready for work. Don't rush yourself, and if you can just like slide me in a pocket or whatever, dude, that's awesome. Look at this little curl right here. It's almost ready to be cut for the kiddies. Someone's going to get themselves a fantastic wig. A fantastic wig. Excusez-moi. Tina, you did. Can't find the badge. It's missing. Bloody hell. Oh, there it is. I found it. Let's go and put that. Yeah, well, it didn't start that way. And then I learned about it. And I was getting to the point where I was getting ready to cut it. And then I learned about it. And I was like, you know what? Let's do something. I know I have gorgeous hair. I'm very vain about my hair. I'm not going to lie to you. But I decided that I wanted to do something nice for somebody. And this was a way I could still give back to someone. Even though I'm pretty much a disabled veteran at this point. There we go. There's a pen. There you go. So I figured that if I grow it out long enough, at least it can do something for somebody and someone will feel good about having it. And they'll enjoy it. It's got a lot of life and personality to the hair. So they'll be able to, some kid with cancer would be able to very much enjoy a nice big full head of hair and be able to feel better about themselves and not have to worry about being bald. So, and I've seen a video or two of these kids and how exciting they feel and how happy they look when they get their wig ends. And I was like, you know what? I can do that for somebody. That's too easy. All I have to do is just grow my hair. I can do that. I downloaded the form and it tells me what I have to do is I have to have a bag. And what I'm going to do is I have to put it into a ponytail and I'm going to have to go to a salon and they're going to cut it. And the ponytail I will then put into the plastic bag, put it into the envelope and mail it right off to them with my my application and everything like that. And that'll be that. And that'll be that. They'll send back the certificate to me that says, thank you for your donation to blah, blah, blah. And it'll be off to go make a wig for a child. So that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And I thought it would be nice. So it requires a 10-inch ponytail, which I'm pretty sure I'm damn close to. But I want to make sure that I get all of it back. So when I do pull it back right now, like I said, it's pulling back pretty far. Yeah, I just have to have a 10-inch ponytail to be able to cut and then send in. So when I go, I'll make it as tight as I can possibly get it, so I can get it as long as they can have as much as they can need to work with, and that'll be that. And for right now, see, it's almost there. I would say that's probably a good 8 inches, 9 inches. I could probably stretch it down a little farther, push that down and get it really tight and get all the 10 out of it. But once it reaches its point, it's off. It's off. Now, they said that I may go to the salon and see if they know more about it. Contact a few salons around here and who knows more about it, so that there may be a way that they can get like 10-inch ponytail here, 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 and get like 6 or 7 different ones, even if they're smaller, but be able to send those in to have those made. I don't know. Oh, that's going to be great. That's a good one to do. That's a good one to do. And my hair has never been bleached. Well, not never. It's been years since I've done anything to my hair. So this is all natural, no chemicals. And someone's going to enjoy a nice little curly ponytail. So some little kid will have a nice little head of hair. Be very proud of it. It's got good balance to it. So it was one more thing I feel like I could do for a kid. So always trying to give back in my own way. And very nice, Tina. That is amazing. Good for him. It's a good way to help out, you know. Send them your beard. Yeah. Grow that out. We should have done that with Ash. You could have put it into little ponytails. It is, Brad. It is almost 6 a.m. Yep, sure is. Sure is, buddy. Isn't it almost 12? Yeah, it's 6:38 a.m. Isn't it almost 12 there, Brad? Shouldn't you be doing Brad stuff, magnet fishing? Might just toss your eyebrows in. Why not? Give them a good buzz. There you go. Well, maybe there'll be some leftovers. You should be out magnet fishing, Brad. Making that's Brad. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. No, I think I'm going to be okay on the eyelashes. I don't want to look like this for like the next whatever. No. So anyway, eyelashes too, don't hold back, he says. You're crazy. Super crazy. Well, I think I'm going to get ready to end this stream, guys. That was a fun talk. We're going to probably do some Fortnite, so if you guys want to... You're looking after the girl. Ah. What? Which one? What? Anyway, Brad, you're very odd, mate. Getting ready to probably jump on some Fortnite here in a little bit, so if you guys want to play some Fortnite, come on over. We'll rock some of that. Oh, you're watching the little one. Oh, you've got the little daughter with you. Oh, are you at home today?
Evie.
Oh, he's got Evie. He says, I'm looking after the girl. I'm like, what is this, like a sci-fi movie? Get the girl to the chopper. My daughter. I got you now, mate. I understand. You're watching the little one. How is she? Talking up a storm now, I would imagine. Found out something interesting. I've been talking to Brad for about 2 years now. 2 years of me hanging out talking to Brad. That's crazy. That is crazy. She's the boss. I bet she is. She is too cute. 2 years of hanging out and talking with you, Brad. I saw that on there finally. 2 years. Long time. Can't believe it's gone that quick. You've grown so much, Brad. Brad's been an example of that YouTube does work. Feels longer. Yeah, you're not just kidding. Minimum, come here. Hi, Minimum. I'm going to grab you. I'm going to scoop you up. I know you don't like being held, but nobody ever gets to see you. Hi. Hi, Mommy. This is the kitty you guys never get to see. This is Minimum.
It's a very rare treat.
Yeah, she doesn't come around very often. Hi, pretty.
She only comes to me.
You guys see Piper all the time. Hi, Minnie Mouse. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. She's very... Oh, she's coming back for... Nope. Okay. She doesn't want to be pet. There she goes. She's off. Very, she sticks to herself a lot. She sleeps with Evie. She does like that. That is something that if Evie goes upstairs to her bed and gets in bed, the cat follows her.
She digs up my door while I'm sleeping.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. She's on her scratch mat.
Every time they do that, I always panic, like, no, scratch on my car.
And then I realized, oh, no, it's cool, the scratch mat.
Yeah.
But she looks like she's got all the colors, and she's orange and black and white. She's so tiny, though. She is really very, very tiny.
She's tiny, but she's still bigger than minimum.
That cat doesn't weigh a thing.
Oh, no, minimum. We're talking about minimum.
Are you?
I was thinking Piper.
Oh, yeah. The cat, she looks kind of like full and fluffy, but she's so tiny because she was the runt.
Yeah, she was.
So we took her because she was the runt. And she's a legacy kid.
And I like her nose because it looks like somebody dropped a mascara brush down her nose.
Okay. So there you go.
And she has little Garfield patches of fur.
All right, Pat. Sorry your day has to go wrong, mate. Hopefully it rains in a little bit and they send you home. Good luck. Have a good one. I'm getting ready to jump off of here anyway soon. I just wanted to stop in, say hey to everybody. Do an early stream because, like I said, later tonight I'll be good. I didn't say I'm Jesus, Anthony. I said, would Jesus be on YouTube? It's just a question. I don't know. Would he? Would Jesus? Would Jesus wear a Rolex? Well, maybe, Anthony. Maybe he looks like me. Troy, it was good to see you, man. It's been a while. You take it easy, brother. Have a good morning. Have a good morning. See, people see what they want to see. I was just asking a question. Would Jesus be on YouTube? There you go. It's a good question. Oh, this is great. This has been a lot of fun, people. I enjoyed doing this stream. If you didn't get to watch it all, you should go back and watch the rest of it. I am going to get ready to jump off of here. Probably jump on some Fortnite with you guys. We'll rock some of that, get some of that done. I didn't play for it all for the last couple of days. So we'll see you guys soon on the next stream. Like I said, I've got my dad-in-law, Evie's dad's coming into town. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do another one of these for the next couple of days, but we'll try to get at least another Fortnite stream in one of those nights that he's here. But other than that, we will see you guys. Thank you so much for everybody who stopped by to hang out. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for wasting some of your life with me.